Okay, let's go through the OpenFOAM installation in the new virtual machine. So here we have it working. So see that I made some modifications to how it looks like. Okay, I just erase all those visual effects that can take something, so can reduce the performance. So if you go to OpenFOAM website, we go download here source repository, and here are the instructions that we need to follow. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, so we go installing software and compilations. So here you will get some basic information. So see that, let's look. Okay, you can open the terminal. By the way, I put it here, so you have the terminal there, but also go here, you can explore. So you go gcc minus version and see that it's not installed GCC. So now we need to install all those applications. Okay, so we can go here and we can, okay, so we go here, we have OpenSUSE. So see here that you have these commands, so you can do and copy and paste from here to here. So remember that to install this one, you need the root password. Remember that your root password is cfd1234, and it will start to install all those applications. So you need internet connection, everything, just click yes, okay, and it will install all these packages. Then just go and follow this step, and then we need to check the installation, okay, to see if we need to do some modifications. Let's wait a little bit until the installation is over on my side. Okay, on my side, the first step is done. We installed everything. So if I go now GCC version, okay, you have it there. Okay, so now let's move to the next step. Okay, and the next step is this one. So to install the other bunch of software we need. So paste. It doesn't ask you sudo because already you installed that one, the password for the sudo. So now it's going to install all these packages. So again, let's wait a little bit and let's see what happens. Okay, so it's done with these installations, and now we go for this one. This is for ParaView. So we go paste, and let's see what happens. So probably here there will be some missing stuff. See here that you're missing this one. So later we are going to see how to solve those problems. So again, here we need to install a lot of packages. So let's wait a little bit and see what happens. Okay, it's done on my side. So I see that you install everything. You have this error, but this is just that missing library that you have at the beginning. Okay, it's nothing to be worrying. Let's see how we solve that problem. This one was not found. So at this point, we install all the packages we need, but to go through installation, we need to install something else. Okay, so here in the link, you're going to find this small instruction. So these are compulsory libraries that we need to install besides those in the website. So we need to install this. So let's go and install these libraries. Okay, so to install this one, we need to go and to just, okay, something that comes here. Okay, let me type here just. Okay, this is a administrator tool. Okay, so let me go. So let me show you how to do it now. A graphical way. So first we use the command line, the terminal. Okay, now let's use the graphical interface. So here you have this nice utility, add remove tool. So here we go to software management. And here we can install the missing packages. So the first one we want to install is this pattern, Qt Devil. Okay, so as you go here, view, see I have patterns. So what we did from the terminal previously basically was doing is the querying to do it here visually. So see here that you are installing this pattern devel C++. So that one you should have it here. Okay, so you can do it visually, graphically. So we want to install this one, okay, Qt, and also Python 3 development. Okay, we want those two. So I need to install also Python 3 development here. So you will get this link. And let's see, nothing else. Okay, nothing. So see here is you want to install another X window. Now for the Windows here you have access to that. Okay, so see here that you have all those Windows environment. So this mate is a good one, but I'm happy with the KDE. So now as said, and it will install a lot of packages. See here that you have a lot of things to install, so it will then know everything. So exactly what you were doing here in the command line interface, now you have a graphical user interface. So at this point, let's wait a little bit until it's done and see you later. Okay, so it's done here. So I will press continue because I want to install something else. So see here that we also need to install this one, libxt. So let me go here. And it's already installed. Okay, not a problem. Motif also, this is important. Let's say motif. And here we want the developer and also this one. Okay, so we install that one, and Python basic was already installed, and VTK. And let's go VTK developer. And what else? Probably this one. Okay, and that's all. Okay, so set, and then again we'll install a lot of libraries, missing libraries. And at this point, let's wait a little bit for this and see you later. Bye. Okay, it's done in my side, so now I can press finish. I don't want to install anything else. Okay, and at this point we're ready to follow now the OpenFOAM installation instructions. Okay, so one thing that also what is important, we need to know where the MPI it is installed. So we should have MPI. Let's see. Okay, we don't have here OpenMPI. So let me or CFD1234. Okay, software management. So let me see, I think it already installed, but we don't have it in our OpenMPI in our path. So see that as you go here, you will see that it is installed here in this directory, which, let me see, it hasn't changed, the MPI. Yes, it is saying it hasn't changed. So to access this one, we need to add that one to our bash RC. So see that you go here, AL, this is the bash RC, like the equivalent in Windows that you will have is like the auto exit, something like that. So let's open this one. Okay, and to install that one, okay, we can go like this, gedit, and I think we haven't installed gedit, so let's install this other application. Okay, so this is a graphical editor, okay, text editor. So I think we're missing two more applications. So yeah, htop and gedit. So let's go here, software management, So you can use VI for those who knows Unix, okay, or Linux. VI is okay, but just to make things easier for those new, I will install gedit, okay, as said, continue. And at this point, we need to install 18 packages, and that's why this should be fast. And at this point, I think we should be done. So see that now gedit bash rc. Oops. So remember, Linux is case sensitive also, so it's important just to use the right combination. So this is the auto exit, the one that you will read where you have all the libraries, everything installed. So in our case, we have everything installed here. So let me put these two lines here. Okay. Sometimes it's not a good idea to copy and paste from Windows, so be careful. In this case, it is okay. So basically you are adding to your path this one where you have the executables, OpenMPI, and then also to your libraries you're adding this path to your libraries, OpenMPI. This will be where in your Windows user, this is the DLLs where are located, and this is the .exit where they are located. So click there, close. Now you need to source that file. You need to load, okay, because you modify, but you need to reload. So you type source, and now if you type MPI, you should have there your MPI library, okay. So you see MPI and press tab is autocomplete, okay. So it will give you the options, okay. So this is a trick, and you have there. So -B, okay, and we can go also which MPI-CC, and it will give you where it is. So now we are sure that we have those libraries, and let's move to the download the library. So see here that we are going to use GIT to download. It's a nice tool for developing software. I'm not going into details, but in any case, you can see that in internet. So you can go here, copy that one. So remember, also you can install OpenFOAM whatever you want. You know, for us, let's do it in our home directory, CFD user, and here you can create a new directory. So I will go here and do it with the folder manager. We call it OpenFOAM. Remember, it's case sensitive. So now you enter there, okay, and now we can do the copy and paste of that, okay. So paste, oops, no, it is copy and paste here. It's not dev, you should type 8. So it will download everything, okay. So this is the latest version that you download, okay. And then the next step will be this one, okay, for the third party where you will have the paraview, that stuff. And you go here, press 8, okay, change 8 instead of dev, and it will download everything, okay. So at this point you have everything there, okay. And now we need to add another modification, okay, because we need to load all this OpenFOAM environment. So again, we go here, gedit bash rc, okay, and I like to add an alias to that. I will do like alias of8 equal this, and execute this source, and you will source. You have, okay, so let me go here, okay, source and bash rc, okay, source the bash rc file, okay. So when you source this one, you load all the environment of OpenFOAM, okay. So you have all the paths, everything that is done for using OpenFOAM, okay. So I like to proceed in this way because OpenFOAM load many stuff, so I don't like to have conflict between versions and all between other applications. And also, you have different OpenFOAM versions. You need to be selective what you need to load. Otherwise, you have conflict between executables and libraries. So again, you go back here. You need to source this one after this modification, and now you can type of8, and it will load everything. So if you go OFON, you load phone. You type to load that one, okay, so it's working. So now we can do the compilation. So that step is also explained here, setting environment. So see, it's explaining. I use alias, okay, because we're going to install different versions. It's up to you, okay. So for instance, you go here, just echo, and you'll see, okay, 563, everything okay. So now installing source party library. Okay, so let's go to that library, to that directory here, and we go all w make, and it should start to do the automatic compilation. Okay, so you launch there, you shouldn't get any problem, any issue there. It should be start clear. So at this point, let's wait a little bit. Okay, and then we move to the next step. Okay, so it was quite fast. You shouldn't have any problem, any error. So now let's move next step. Okay, so I can close here and not use any more of those. So here in the order, the next step will be the ParaView installation. This one, we should follow these instructions. Okay, so just copy this. Okay, this like this doesn't work in OpenSUSE, will give you some errors, some problems. So let me copy and paste. So see that it will start to download the binaries, the source code, sorry, and then it will start all the compilation. So at this point, we will need to wait a little bit. So luckily it shouldn't complain. So let's wait. Let's see what happens. Okay, after a while, in my case, compilation is done. So now we need just to type that one that is telling you there. So W and refresh. And at this point, Python should be compiled. Okay, so we're not going to test anything there. So now let's move to the next step. So here we have this, and the next one will be the compilation. So here we can go to OpenFOAM. Okay, so you can type phone, okay, and you are in the directory. So to compile here, you just type this, and then if you want to compile in parallel using all the processors, you can type -J. And at this point, all the compilation should go smooth. So I send it, so it will compile. In my case, I have 4 cores, so obviously the more cores you have, the faster it will be. So let's see what happens. Okay, if we get an error, well, we'll stop there. We'll let you know, but I think it should go smooth. So let's wait and let's see what happens. So see you later. Okay, I'm back. So in my case, the compilation went smooth with no problems. Okay, and at this point we're ready to go. So see that you install OpenFOAM. So what you need to do at this point is the first test to get it run. So you can run the tutorials that comes with OpenFOAM. So I will do like this. Dude, you go to tutorials, then I will move to incompressible, then I move to icophone, then I move to cavity, and then here in cavity, okay, block mesh, icophone, and you're done. Now paraphone, we already compiled, so let's check everything. Close, apply, and you have it there. Okay, working, everything working fine. So you do this test. Okay, and you should be ready to go. So let me clean everything. Phone clean tutorials is clean. So now that we have this one, we can create also your user directory where you can put all your personal files. So you can do something like this: nkdir minus p the phone, if I will recall. Okay, so you have it there, and cfd user 8. Okay, as you type run, it will go to this directory. So in this directory, in theory, you should put all your user-defined files, your own files, but you can put then whatever you want. Okay, but just to keep things in order, just try to put everything there. Okay. And again, reminder, do not modify the original source code, okay? If you are going to modify something, you need to clone it and just put it here to have everything in order. Another thing that I want to remind you that we install everything using Git. So in theory, we can update OpenFOAM, for instance, when we have critical patches or update. So if you type something like this, you go to your OpenFOAM installation and then you type Git pull, okay, sorry, Git pull, it will download the latest critical patches. You should have the latest ones, but in any case, and then if you have some updates, some critical patches, then to update the software, you need to recompile everything. You just will do like all the minus update and then minus J to use all the processors, and then it would just compile whatever it was updated. If that update that you are putting is a big one product, you will need to recompile everything, but that is the option. Or you can go from scratch, okay? There is no problem. So at this point, I think we're almost done. So I want just to install before, because then we move to the installation of the ESA version, the .com, OpenFOAM.com, but I want just to install also Python, which is a cool application that I use only to plot residuals. People like to plot the residuals. Okay, so to install that one, you can go pip install Python, okay? So you need to have Python installed. So remember, in the dependencies, we install that one, and it will install, but in this case, it will give me an error because it will tell me that you need to install, you permission deny it, because it will install everything in here, that you need the privilege of the root. So to get root privilege, you go SU, super user, and then the password for the root, remember cfd1234 is you are using our installation. And now you can go again pip install Python. Okay, and now it should be installed. This is a warning that if you want to upgrade, if you want, you can follow that, but that's nothing. It's not big of a deal. So now that we have Python, we can go and run another tutorial again. So let's run the same one. Okay, icophone, cavity, and cavity. Okay, we are here, and also let's run in parallel as well. Okay, we haven't checked the parallel stuff, so I will do like this because I know we don't have that dictionary. So let me go system decompose par system. Okay, so I put that dictionary there system and decompose par. Okay, oops. Okay, so let me open, and I want to run with 4, and I want to use Scotch ch, this method, Scotch method, which is the one recommended. Then you follow the training, the parallel par, and you will know what we're doing. Cancel, save. Okay, so we go block mesh, and now decompose par. Okay, and now I can go mpi run minus mp4 icophone minus parallel, and I would save a log file, okay, that I can plot later. So if I go like this, it's running in parallel. Okay, fine. Let me use this option built in to access the parallel case. Again, when you follow the training, you will know what is going on there. And everything is working as expected. So if I want to play that to plot those residuals, you can plot watcher, and you go like this, and voila, you have the residuals. It's working. Let me go now again like this, and let me test another variant, pyfoam plot runner icophone, and it's working. Okay, so everything is working fine. So let me clean again a little bit here. I want to erase those there, and I want to erase also those. So I have my case clean. So at this point we're ready to go. We have everything installed. So the next video I will show you how to do it with the ESI version, but I guess everything went smooth. So everything is, you are using same version, is you follow the same dependencies, everything should work smooth in your computer as well. So remember that you need to for the virtual machine, you need to adjust the settings according to your hardware. Okay, I recommend you just to use at least 50 gigs, but you can use more. And then in the link and in the video description, I will give you a few links to the dependencies and that stuff. So thank you for your attention, and see you next video. Bye.